Welcome back to Voice Physical Media. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles. Don't forget to like our video. It lets us know that you actually like the content that we are putting out. It also helps YouTube algorithm get more of our videos out there for people like you and people like us. Don't forget to comment down below and keep subscribing. Well, we have a movie review for you, and it is from MVD Rewind, and it is Lionheart. Here's the front.
Or Leon.
Or Leon.
Or AWOL.
Yeah. And there's the back. I know it's really small to see in the back. And we actually have white discs, which is awesome. And you
Mini
get
poster.
a little mini poster. So this is starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, and he is a fighter in this movie. He pretty much finds out that his brother got hurt and is in the hospital and may not survive, and he's trying to leave to go back home to be there for his brother, see him before he dies, and be there for his sister-in-law. And the military that he is with, he only has 6 months left, but they wouldn't let him leave. So he went AWOL.
He's a legionnaire.
Yes.
So
he went AWOL, took off, did whatever he can. Well, he knew he needed to get some money, so he saw this little fight group. So he went over there and he fought for money. And that's pretty much what this movie is about, is that he goes around, fights for money to help his sister-in-law and his niece.
And he meets a guy along the way named Joshua.
Yes.
Who actually, them two became really good friends.
Yep.
Kind of reminds you of, had a Rocky type feel.
It did.
But fighting.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. This is the old school Jean-Claude Van Damme. This is what the movie right after Death Warrant.
Yes.
So, transfer was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Thought they did a pretty good transfer on it. There's a theatrical cut on this, which is 104 minutes, and then there's a extended cut, which is the Leon version.
Yes.
It's like the international cut,
Mm-hmm.
but that's 110 minutes. So the inserts, when it goes in, you can tell the difference in like quality or whatever, but it's not that.
It's not horrible.
No.
Like you could see, like it gets darker when it happens, and then it gets bright again.
Yeah.
But it's not like a horrible, oh my goodness, I can't see. It's like, super dark.
Mm-hmm.
It just, the lighting goes down a little bit and then it comes back up.
But this is a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
If you like old school, like martial arts, kick your ass type movies, Jean-Claude Van Damme was one of the masters of them.
Yep.
I really enjoyed this movie. I seen this movie back in the day, along with Death Warrant, along with Street Fighter, Sudden Death, God, The Quest. I remember that one. There's a ton of movies that he's been through, but MVD released this, and it was part of a sale. I'm like, I remembered the movie, but it didn't quite hit until I started watching. I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely one of my go-to Van Damme movies back in the day, and it still holds up to today's standards, don't you think?
Well, see, I never really saw it at all,
too.
because I didn't actually watch very many Jean-Claude Van Damme movies at all. I've watched like a few of them. I have not seen this one, but I actually really enjoyed this one.
And the little girl that's in this, you guys should know who she is. I couldn't think of her name when I first seen her, but her face, yeah.
He knew right away.
Yeah.
And then when I saw her face up close, I was like, yeah, I know who that is, but I couldn't think of her name either. So of course I looked her up.
And Brian Thompson is also in this, which he rung a bell because of his face, but I couldn't think of his name.
Right.
But he's been in multiple movies. He was a punk in The Terminator. He was in Dragonheart, starring, that was Sean Connery as Drago in that one, remember?
Yes.
So, but I'm going to let her read off the special features,
Yes,
and it's got a lot of special features on this.
Yes, it does. So it is HD definition, Blu-ray, 1080p, and standard definition DVD presentations of the main feature. Original 2.0 stereo audio, uncompressed PCM on the Blu-ray, and 5.1 surround. Includes both the original theatrical version, which is HD 104 minutes, and extended cut on Blu-ray only, HD 110 minutes. There's English, French, and Spanish subtitles. There is an archival audio commentary. A new Lionheart, The Inside Story. It's an HD. It's like runs about 47 minutes. It's got featuring interviews with cast and crews, including the star and co-writer Jean-Claude Van Damme, the director, the co-writer Sheldon Lettich, Lettich. I didn't want to pronounce his name wrong. The producer and stars. There's also Inside Lionheart with the filmmakers and cast, which is new as well, and that's in HD, and that's 25 minutes. And then that's got all new documentary featuring interviews and cast and crew, including Jean-Claude Van Damme. There's new Lionheart Behind the Fights HD, which is about 10 minutes long, featuring interviews and cast and crew, including Jean-Claude Van Damme. There's archival making of featurette, archival interviews, and 5 promotional TV clips, which are in standard definition, behind the scenes photo gallery, original theatrical trailer, and of course the mini poster.
It definitely comes with a lot of new stuff, so you can't say it doesn't come with any new special features. So MVD did a wonderful job on this. Like I said, it's only 1080p, but you have a good processor in your TV
and 4K player,
and 4K player,
or Blu-ray player,
or whatever you play on. As long as your TV's got a good processor,
it's gonna be able to upscale it.
So it looked good. I thought it looked really good.
I thought it looked really good too. I actually really enjoyed this movie.
Or it's like a we didn't put the DVD in, obviously, because it was no use, but the Blu-ray version, other than the difference with the extended cut with the discoloration when that changed over to the scenes that were inserted in.
Right.
I mean, other than that, I thought it looked pretty good.
I thought it did too.
So transfer-wise, I mean, it's a 1080p, so you get a 4K upscale. I give it a 5 out of 5, to be honest with you, because the only difference was the scenes that they inserted that they couldn't do because it was with the international cut and whatnot, rights and all that bullshit. So
I agree there.
Special features would be a 5 out of 5 because you got multiple new special features coming in, new interviews, a making, and the featurette. Then you got the archival features that got imported over, so you have all that in there. So then you got other trailers that are involved in it, which is Black Eagle, which starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. You got Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. You got the original Lionheart trailer. You got Return of Swamp Thing. That was on there. That was actually a pretty good movie, actually. But the sound, we put it in 5.1. I mean, it's not one of these movies where you have like banging sounds. You had the older music in the background and the talking, and that was pretty much about it. But it was cool to revisit this movie because older movies are so better than the movies that nowadays.
Coming out.
So yeah, as far as sound and everything, it's a 5 out of 5 down the board. So what do you think? Yeah,
I agree. Like I said, I really enjoyed this movie.
It's not a movie to sleep on. If you're a Jean-Claude Van Damme fan, or if you don't know who he even is, this is probably one of the his best movies to check out. If you're a beginner with him, I would say, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully we get more Jean-Claude Van Damme movies.
Yep, definitely.
So, that is their review on Lionheart, which is part of the MVD Rewind collection. I recommend to pick this up. I got it on a sale, so it wasn't very much. I think I paid like $10-12 for it.
Yeah.
So MVD's got a sale going on. Definitely pick this up. Highly recommend it. MVD is a great company. They put out a good many titles.
Yeah, they have. They do really good transfers too.
So it's another great boutique label release. That's our review on Van Damme as Leon, AWOL, Lionheart, whichever version you may have seen. Let us know how you feel about Jean-Claude Van Damme, if you like his movies, or if you don't,
or if you have a specific movie of his that you absolutely love,
or if you've seen this movie and you really liked it. Let us know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. This is our review for Lionheart. See you on the next one.
Bye.